It is the world's oldest and largest monolithic statue, a silent guardian that has watched over the Giza plateau for 4,500 years. But the Great Sphinx is surrounded by more questions than answers. First, it is carved from a single piece of bedrock. The Sphinx wasn't built like the pyramids. It was carved directly out of a massive limestone outcrop left over from the quarrying of the pyramid stones. It is a single, solid sculpture, standing 20 meters or 66 feet high. Next, the head is famously out of proportion. The head of the Sphinx is noticeably smaller than its long, lion-like body. This has led some geologists to theorize that the head may have been recarved from an even older, larger original statue, perhaps one with the head of a lion or the god Anubis. It was once painted in vibrant colors. The Sphinx we see today is faded by the desert sun, but originally, it was a colorful masterpiece. Traces of red paint have been found on its face, and blues and yellows were likely used on its headdress, making for a spectacular sight. The Sphinx is a true mystery, but it's nothing compared to the legends surrounding the boy king, Tutankhamun, and his deadly curse. That's the topic of our next video, and trust me, you don't want to miss it. Hit that follow or subscribe button now to join the expedition. For most of its life, it was buried up to its neck in sand. The shifting sands of the desert have repeatedly buried the Sphinx. It was only in the 1930s that it was fully excavated down to its paws, revealing its true, massive scale for the first time in centuries. Finally, the riddle of the Sphinx is not actually Egyptian. The famous riddle, what goes on 4 feet in the morning, 2 feet at noon, and 3 feet in the evening, was part of the Greek myth of Oedipus. There is no ancient Egyptian record of their Sphinx ever asking riddles. Time to test your knowledge with a few puzzles. The Sphinx's head is strangely small for its body. What is the leading theory that could explain this odd proportion? We know the Sphinx was once brightly painted. What natural force is responsible for fading it to the color it is today? The famous riddle of the Sphinx didn't come from Egypt. Which ancient civilization's mythology did it come from? Think you know the answers? Let me know in the comments.